How are you?
Good.
The lights seem bright today.
Yeah, I must be because it's dismally dark outside.
Well, hello everybody. I'm Bob Morin,
I'm Mary Ann Morin.
and this is the More Stuff Show.
Hello.
How are you today?
You don't mean me, do you? You
I
mean
mean,
all
there's
those
people out there. You can't tell.
How is
It'd
everybody?
be nice to have interaction. If there was,
Something's up with the weather, the change of the scenes, the change of the times. I don't know, but people seem to be
quiet,
lethargic. Yeah.
lethargic,
And some argumentative.
argumentative.
Yeah, lethargic on the one hand, but also, I guess, testy. Would
Well,
you say?
testy. Where did you get your sense of testiness or argumentative?
Just talking to people, they say, well, it was a rough day at work today. Such and such was arguing with so-and-so and da-da-da-da. It doesn't matter what walk of life, people were in conflict.
Well, I would like to help you change your perception of what's going on.
Okay, I'm ready. Go for it.
We'll have to think of something positive.
Ah, yes.
Oh, let's think of something positive. We went for a walk in the woods today.
That is so.
We walk in the woods often. And it's hunting season now. And we walked the Catherine Trail that goes from Montauk Falls to Millport.
Yes.
It's in the woods. And it's late autumn now.
Okay, we're
Hunting
zeroing
season.
in on time here, yeah.
What?
It's hunting season.
Hunting season.
Yes.
And there are hunters out there with guns.
Guns.
And bow and arrows. And also in the state park, Watkins Glen State Park.
So,
Now, for years, I've been walking there this time of the year, in hunting season. And I saw signs posted, bow hunting allowed. And I never really thought about being shot with an arrow. But since I've been reading the more signs that are posted there, they posted more signs at the state park,
more explicit.
more
sign.
explicit signs.
Yes.
And the signs say there's no hunting allowed on these trails. However, there is hunting on the adjacent territory.
To the right?
To the right and to the left,
left.
there is hunting. So it says, be careful. It's like, continue walking. You can use the trails. There's no hunting on the trails, but there's going to be hunting to the right of you, hunting to the left of you. And it says, wear orange.
Yep,
Wear orange. Now, we were lucky with the orange because every year, Mary Ann and I go to Washington, D.C. and participate in a race there. And this year, we went at Halloween, and they gave orange shirts,
Long-sleeved orange shirts.
bright orange, long-sleeved orange
Yes,
shirts.
perfect.
So for walking in the woods during hunting season, we wear long-sleeved orange shirts.
Yeah. Yeah, we tried something new today. I dropped Bob off in Millport, and he walked towards Montour. And then I drove around to Montour and walked towards Millport.
Yes.
So we were both alone on our journey in the beginning,
Alone in the woods.
in the woods. And I had earphones on, really loud.
So you couldn't hear the whistling arrows.
No, I didn't want to hear anything. And I also did not see the sign posted that said that there would be hunters here. So I was blithe spirit walking
Oblivious
along.
of the dangers around you.
No idea. But I had an orange shirt
You had
anyway.
an orange shirt for
I
protection.
took the precaution.
You know, We need to wear orange shirts everywhere and be protected from the slings and arrows of the cruelty of the world.
Oh, that would be something else.
Wouldn't that be nice if you wore orange? Nobody would insult you or hurt you or yell at you or make disparaging remarks.
Then the world would be filled with orange.
Yes, for those people that were wearing orange, it would be wonderful.
Well, who would be ignorant enough under the circumstances to not get orange?
Ignorant not to get,
You
who
would
would
all go
not
and get
wear
yourself
orange?
something
Well, there's
orange.
always some people that would say, that's too controversial, I'm not going to wear orange. Would you wear orange to church?
Sure.
But there would be no need
Oh, not
in
to
church, because in church, there's only love
Only
and
that.
kindness.
So we're far afield from our walk in the woods.
Well, I hope you feel better. You sense
Feel
that
better?
optimism now?
Oh, I wasn't feeling bad. I was just remarking on the world
at
around me.
The world around you. Well, the world is always going to be cruel in a lot of ways.
Sometimes, yeah. But I notice that in different seasons, crazy things happen. Or I guess it's the change of the
The
seasons.
change. We are in changing seasons. We're going now from. See, this is on tape, and people could be seeing
From one
this.
season to another. We don't have to.
Well, we're only going to have to show this segment in late August, late autumn, because it doesn't fit in for summertime.
All right, but every time I maintain that every time there's a seasonal change from
Yeah.
one season to another, it gets a little crazy.
Change is stressful. There are even rhythms or cycles in your life. There's several
Something.
books about that. The change of life. There are several changes of life. Like when you go from childhood to teenage,
Yeah.
very
Big
stressful.
change there.
Becoming a teenager is very stressful. And then getting into the workforce after you leave college, very stressful. And then when you first get your gray hairs for the first time, very stressful. Now I'm going through one of those too now.
When the gray hairs fall out.
Well, the gray hair is falling out, and I noticed it's really hard to walk fast.
Oh.
See, I was timing myself, and I hadn't walked in a while. I was going with you in a slower pace than I
Slow
usually
paced
do.
with me.
So I lost some conditioning. But today, I was walking fast, and it's hard. And I'm saying, my goodness, I'm going as fast as I can here, and this is really slow. And I felt very sad about that. I said, look, and I was sweating and breathing hard,
Yep.
and I just couldn't pick up any speed.
Well, I think that that's temporary.
But that's not the stress thing I'm
That's
going
not the
through.
change of life you were
No,
talking
no, because I've been spending, 12 years with this video stuff, with the church, and trying to get things going,
Yep.
and getting very little going, actually, because you get a lot of resistance. Oh, I don't want to be on television. And I'm getting tired of that. Now, at school, your school, the elementary school, I'm well received. Could you do this? Oh, please. Oh, thank you.
And so yeah.
And they're eager to do things. I don't have to say, please let me help you. They say to me, could you help us? And I'm tired of having to go to people and say, could I do this for the church? Could I do this for the church? And them saying, well, we'll have to think about it, no, and kind of stuff. So I'm about ready to make a shift, to go to maybe a more comfortable path where the Lord is leading me. So that's my change of life.
Sometimes
I feel more comfortable about
He
that.
could change it this way and then change it back.
Could.
Things come in waves.
Yeah,
in waves.
you change, and sometimes you're already in the change. You're not even aware of it.
Some people think that just once or twice a week to have the Mass on TV is stupendous.
That's
It's
enough.
Why
That's-
push for more?
That's exactly what I'm thinking. Put the mass on.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Well, yeah.
See, even that is stressful. You know how much trouble people give me about that?
No.
Oh, don't take my picture. You're doing it wrong.
Okay.
You know, take the camera and put it in back of the church. You know what they need to do is have a no TV zone. Like in some restaurants, they used to have a no smoking zone. There should be a no TV zone
So
where
if
you
you
sit in
sit
this
there, you're
section
safe.
in the back, hidden behind a curtain, and that way you won't be on television.
Well,
I'm getting
that's,
sarcastic.
That's where
now.
I sit. I sit in the no TV zone.
In the no TV zone.
I'm right in back of the camera. What could be more safe than that?
Well, even some of the,
That's good.
some of the.
Anyway, yeah, it's a problem.
I'm not supposed to shoot any of the ministers. I'm not supposed to shoot any of the. Why have a church? Why just tell the people to stay home? They don't want to be seen. They're too humble to be seen.
Do you realize that some people, one day they might be in church and their hair might not be right? They might not feel comfortable in their outfit. They might think, oh, what a lousy night I had up with the baby all night long and I must look a sight. And then, ta-da, they're on TV.
Yeah, but they're also in with the crowd. They're in public.
So if they go out at all, they should be
there's
ready.
a couple hundred people, 300 people at church. They're not embarrassed about that. And there's
see in front of them.
some people at home who are in bed, sick, can't go to church, and they're afraid that they're going to see them.
Doesn't make sense. But not everybody's built the same. Not everybody.
No, they're not. It's a very provincial area. But I don't want to have to fight that anymore.
There you go.
I'm not going to
Nonetheless,
fight
that's
that
it.
anymore. I'm 63. I'm tired of that.
Yeah, 63. Oh my Lord. So you're going to go to school and do more work.
Well, I want to go where my work is needed and used and appreciated and wanted. If it's not wanted, you can't give something to somebody if they don't want it. It's like I say, here's a moose head. I want to give you this moose head as a present, and you say, geez, I don't want that moose head. But then you go to a taxidermist or somebody and you say, look, here's a moose head. And they say, oh, thank you. I've been looking for one of those for years. So you got to take your gift to somebody who wants it.
Well, that's wisdom. That's
Can't
wisdom.
impose it on people who don't want it.
But you know what I find? No matter where you go, there are people who don't want things. And they're just never going to change their minds.
Well, there's a mixture of people.
And then there are yes people. And people who are gun-ho. And you just have to find those people in whatever venue you are located. I think there's always going to be a go-getter and a lagger behind her. Because the world is made up of different
Diverse people with diverse, everybody's got a different perception of everything.
Yes.
You can't get a group of people to agree 100% on anything because they all see it differently. They all interpret it differently.
Yeah, like what husband and wife agree on everything.
We do. We agree on everything. I can't remember. Did we ever disagree on anything?
So my point is, even in a group of two, there's a difference of opinion.
Yes. What's the last thing we disagreed about? Politics. Didn't you used to be a Republican when you were growing up, before you were mature?
Well, I was for Rockefeller. How many years ago was that?
Nelson Rockefeller.
Yes.
Yes, I liked him too.
And was Nelson Rockefeller running against Kennedy? No.
No, he was a Republican. He was vice president for a while.
Yeah, well, was he?
Yeah,
Oh, I can't remember back that far.
I don't remember that. Nelson Rockefeller's in another lifetime.
But I remember I went to school in Indiana, and I was very much a New Yorker going for Rockefeller.
Rockefeller was he was what you call one of those liberal Republicans.
Yes. So borderline.
But you don't think Republican anymore,
borderline.
do you? Yes, you do. You voted for Randy Cool.
Of course I did, yeah. Who got us a playground here at the
Randy
elementary
Cool.
school?
Randy Cool helped, yes.
He helped? Who helps? Schuyler County Hospital.
But it's all relative. Randy Cool is very good.
Yeah.
But this woman who was running against him, she is a genius. She's brilliant.
How do you know that?
Did you watch a debate?
Yes.
Wasn't she fantastic?
She was absolutely a good debater. Yeah.
And you're a woman now.
She was a college kid doing a good debate.
A college kid.
Yeah, she was. She was a little bit older than
Now you're a
college.
woman. Wouldn't you want a woman to be in Congress instead of a man?
Well, a seasoned woman. Somebody who's been around a long time and has the respect to her fellow senators.
An old woman, you mean?
No, not old, but a seasoned one.
Seasoned. So you don't think she was
It
seasoned
was not
enough?
her time.
Not her time.
But you know,
Maybe she can be vice president when Hillary runs for president.
I didn't owe her a thing.
What?
I didn't owe that woman
But we
anything.
owe Randy. I like Randy.
I owe Andy a lot because
I
he's
do.
helped out our school, our hospital, our town. He's been very...
He's well liked and he's accomplished a lot for our region.
Mm-hmm.
But he's a Republican.
muscle tough. That's what I say.
Well, see how we agree?
I voted for Mayor Lee.
I always vote for Mayor Lee. I think he should run the county. He's one of the sensible people in the county.
Yeah. I see we agree on that.
The others kind of always wishy-washy. You can't get a, I believe this maybe, I believe this maybe. Let's not change anything.
Yes, I like people with vision
Yes.
and new ideas.
And intelligence.
And I like risk takers.
He didn't take a lot of risk.
Who?
Bob Lee.
He didn't
He's
take a lot
not
of
risky. No, he's
To
solid.
run for any office is a risk taker.
Yes.
To just get out there.
But it's hard because you take a lot of garbage from people when you're in office.
To coach a football team takes a risk.
Yes.
I think he's a risk taker. You disagree on that?
No, I told you, I like Bob Lee. I really admire and respect him.
That's
And I wish everybody in government was like him.
Hey, all right. There you go. Hi, Bob.
Hey, let's end this show because I got some other things I want to talk about, but this
Oh.
show's too long.
Okay, well then. Everybody be at peace. It's the seasons are changing pretty soon.
Yes.
We'll be all at peace and snoozing.
And if you don't like the season, just wait a while and it will change.
Time changes all. There you go.
Nobody sent us fan mail yet.
No.
The fan mail is not coming in. themorestuffshow.yahoo.com.
Just one little change.
What?
The More Stuff Show at yahoo.com.
The More Stuff Show at yahoo.com.
Yeah. Go ahead and write. Those of you who have computers, and you know.
Yeah, if you have, most people are using email now.
That's another show.
Send some email and Mary Ann will respond to you.
Okay.
Meanwhile, God bless you and be at peace.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye. I want to go right into the next one.